Hello. Hello. Hello.
God damn it, we have one joke.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit, we're doing this twice this week.
Yep. I'm excited for what's in store.
I am too.
Alright.
I'm a little concerned because, like I said on Discord, the weather apparently is smoke. I don't know what that means.
Yeesh. Yeah, I saw there was a wildfire or something. I saw it on Twitter. Ugh.
Oh, that'll make sense.
Yeah, stay safe out there, those of you who are suffering from all this. I mean, we're suffering from some heat wave over here, but it's not nearly as bad as that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This is
hello,
unusual.
Sato.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, this room, it's been too long. Hasn't changed in the slightest, though. And it's been some 6 months, hasn't it? That's a long time for things to stay so familiar.
Just say untidy.
I mean, you still have that shovel right there. What's that even up here for?
Keep digging this hole, Susato, you'll find out. I didn't know when you might return, and I wanted everything to be as you'd left it. But it has been some 6 months, it's true.
Was your father alright, Susie? What happened? My father?
Yeah, the liar. Yeah, Professor Mikotoba. I mean, it was half a year ago, but that's why you went back to Japan. Because of the telegram you received saying he'd fallen ill with a very high fever for some unknown reason. You know, the lie.
Right? So I was surprised to learn you'd be coming back so soon. Surprised but happy. I think I wrote about it in my letter to you. That it was all a trick. My father is in fine health, and I'm obviously very relieved about that.
Well, we're all delighted to have you back.
It was quite by accident that I've been able to return to Europe, actually. It's because of a very grand conference called the International Forensic Science Symposium. The
I
IFS.
called it! The ifs and the buts. The International Forensic? That's the same symposium Lord Strongheart mentioned.
Anyway, I've arrived safe and sound, and all that matters is that I'm here now. After all, I haven't yet fulfilled my promise to you, Iris. Oh!
You must tell us everything that happened while you were back in Japan.
Yes, of course, I shall.
And there's one other thing. Something you wrote in your letter that particularly grabbed my attention. About... you know who? About Cosmo. I swear to God, okay.
I know. I'll tell you all that I can.
It's time for me to get talking. Jesus, fuck.
Ah, the game knows we're in a heat wave over here.
Well, it's giving you a little bit of mercy right now. I mean, the game, not the heat wave.
Yeah.
When I first arrived back in Japan, I really thought I'd never be allowed to return to Britain.
Just wait till we get to, Hairbrain.
Yeah, it's true.
But curiously, after that awful trial at the Supreme Court, Father's mood changed entirely.
The awful trial. Oh, yes. For the murder of Giselle Brett.
Oh, you dressed as a mom then, didn't you, Susie? Oh, well, yes, since women are forbidden in the courtroom, I had no choice.
But even the judge knew.
Wow, amazing! I wish I'd seen it, don't you, Runo?
Yeah, women aren't allowed in the court except for the several instances of women appearing in the court in the Japan trials.
Only when they're called to the witness stand, I guess.
Or are the defendant.
True, yeah.
Yes, I suppose so. Hang on, was it? Yeah, I wish I'd seen Susato in men's clothing. Maybe then I could love her.
Well, I'm paid being a lawyer now. I could wear a false mustache, maybe.
I don't think any moustache could hide the fact that you're just 10 years old, Iris. She looks so shocked by that.
I'm offended by this.
Fucking girl genius has small brain moment. There's something else I've been wanting to ask you, Miss Susato. It's about the real reason why Professor Mikotoba summoned you back to Japan. You said in your letter it was something to do with that convict's loot we found in Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Right, the very large dog collar we found with the bee emblem on it.
Yeah, for Begilded.
It seems Mr. Natsume included a drawing of the collar in the report he submitted about his time in Britain. I understand that when Father saw the report, he turned as white as a sheet.
Why would that be, then?
Father came to Britain himself, of course, to study. It was some time ago now, but he stayed for 6 years. I can only imagine that something must have happened during that time. But if he refuses to tell me what it was, then I intend to find the answers for myself. And I've decided that I, for one, won't keep any more secrets.
Oh, Susie.
That's a very meaningful look Susato-san's giving Iris there. Lord Strongheart mentioned something about that symposium too. I think he said that investigative authorities from 40 different countries would attend?
Yes, and from Japan, my father and Judge Jigoku have been invited.
Is that the judge's name? Is this canonically the first judge we have a name for?
I believe so, but we heard the name in the first trial, if I remember correctly, after he yeeted the journalist guy.
Oh, yeah.
But
Still, though.
First name's Judge.
Yeah, unless you count Uji
True.
and his weirdly Canadian brother? Cousin? I can't remember.
I think it was Canadian, yeah.
It's something of an honor, I believe.
Oh, no, it was definitely Canadian. I just couldn't remember if they were brothers or cousins.
I think cousins.
Wild. Well, Professor Mikotoba is the leading expert in forensic medicine in our country, after all. But who's the other person you mentioned? A judge, did you say?
Yes, His Excellency, Judge Saisoro Jigoku. You've met him, Mr. Naruhodo. Last year in the Supreme Court. You can't possibly have forgotten. Terrible trial of yours when you were accused of murder.
Yes, I try to think of that as a positive turning point in my life these days.
Well, it was Judge Jigoku who presided over that trial.
Oh shit, we're both going to get to voice a judge at some point in the same case, I imagine.
Perhaps, yeah. We'll see what happens, but...
Unless he's the fucking next victim. Jesus Christ, I've just sealed his death, haven't I? If I'm perfectly honest, I'd be happy never to see that man's face again in my life. Yeah, he's gonna die.
Oh, well, anyway, as father was invited to the symposium, he agreed to me returning to Britain, too. He won't actually arrive until next month, but, well, I couldn't wait. So I pleaded with him, and in the end, he agreed with me to go on ahead.
Yeah, about the symposium. It seems as though Lord Strongheart has put in an awful lot of work to make it happen. It's obviously very important.
I believe it is, yes. As I understand it, Lord Strongheart organized the entire event himself.
What a nerd.
I think he's hoping that by achieving exceptional results, he'll get the job of Attorney General.
The judge is gonna die and he's gonna be the one that killed him, or is the one on trial. I'm making huge leaps based on nothing. The most senior position in the British justice system.
He's hoping to use his power to create the world's finest policing institution. That's what Father said, anyway. Apparently, it's Lord Strongheart's lifelong ambition.
Does Professor Mikotoba know Lord Strongheart personally, then, I wonder? I mean, I'd assume so if he spent a few years over here. Actually, Lord Strongheart gave me a long speech all about this very subject only yesterday. But I sort of lost the will to live early on and didn't really listen to much of it.
I'm trying for you.
Giselle Brett. The woman whose unforgivable actions ended in me being wrongly accused of a crime I didn't commit. Oh boy, are we gonna... The murder of Dr. John H. Wilson. Yes, Giselle Brett. That's a name I won't forget for as long as I live.
The extraordinary thing is, though, it seems it's a name we should all forget.
What? Sorry?
Since the incident, our government's intelligence services have been investigating Miss Brett. But it turns out that an Englishwoman by the name of Giselle Brett didn't actually exist.
What? Didn't exist, but how can that be?
It was a pseudonym. Her real name was Shin, and she wasn't a visiting student either. That was a front.
A front? Who on earth was she then?
Miss A. Shin. Her name is literally all our intelligence services have been able to ascertain about her.
Because she was on a mission?
Oh my god. Nobody knows why or even how she came to be in Japan. It's a complete mystery.
I was going to assume she was the Irene Adler of this, but now I'm just wondering if her name is a pun on mission. But that makes no sense. It's no easy task to be accepted as a foreign student anywhere. What could the woman have been up to? The woman. She's definitely the Irene Adler stand-in.
I'm afraid I don't really know. The only thing we can be sure of is that she had some business in our country that we don't yet understand.
And now she's been killed. While all the questions surrounding her existence remain unanswered.
I'm afraid so.
Aishin. Who on earth was she? And why do I feel as though I've heard that name before somewhere? Have we heard that name before somewhere? Like, is it a name that has come up somewhere that I've seen, or
Yes.
is it kind of... Okay. Shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to scour
That's all
some...
I'll say.
I'm gonna have to scour some VODs.
After my friend Ray's trial, the reporter who actually killed Miss Brett said something very strange.
Oh boy, get that echo ready.
Oh, this was me, wasn't it?
Yes.
I know the truth. I know you had a hand in what went on. In that visiting student's fate. Nobody here in Japan knows anything about it. They don't know that the guy never made it to England, that he died on that steamship. And that he'll never...
And then the judge yeeted him.
Yep.
Obviously, I couldn't ask him to elaborate at the time. But later, I visited the man in his prison cell and asked him what he was going to say about Kazuma-sama.
And what did you learn?
After he died on the voyage to Great Britain, his body should have been unladen at the port of Hong Kong and passed into the care of the consulate staff there.
Should have been?
Well, it turns out that his body never arrived.
No. No.
It just disappeared.
Fucking no. I don't accept it. There better be a good fucking reason for everything going on if this is what I think it is. What? Kazuma's body vanished?
Our government tried to cover the fact up, it seems. They erected a grave on the cliffs by our hometown. Except, Kazuma-sama isn't there.
Did Professor Mikitoba know about this?
Yes, but it would seem that he did. But he didn't tell me. They're still investigating what happened to Kazuma-sama's body as we speak.
I just don't believe it. What is this acute feeling of apprehension I have all of a sudden?
What?
Oh yeah, little German boy.
Little German boy.
If the mask comes off and it's him, I'm gonna throw a fucking tantrum. It was the one thing we knew for sure. Thinking back now, some of the things that happened on the SS Burya were definitely strange. I mean, after he died, we never saw his body again, did we? Could it be? Could it be that he's actually still alive?
Stop it, Mr. Naruhodo. It's too much to bear.
I'm storming off! I'm not storming off because it would take me a second to take my headphones out and I can't do it dramatically. But I want to storm off! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
Just thinking about the possibility pains me so very much.
I'm so embarrassed I thought that was Sholmes now.
Get your mind back for a bit, Mr. Naruhodo. When Kazuma-sama was discovered, Mr. Sholmes was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, the great detective. He detected he was dead. Like they fucking detected Shamspeare was dead. No, that wasn't on him, to be fair.
Yeah.
He definitely examined the body. I remember it clearly.
You're right. Yeah, and if there's one thing we know about the great detective is that he's never made a mistake in the time we've known him. So if Kazuma hadn't actually been dead at all, it would mean that Mr. Sholmes had lied to us. Or just been wrong.
There's no reason why he would possibly have done such a thing.
I suppose that's true, yes.
The idea that he might still be alive somewhere. It wants to fill me with hope, but I can't let it. Because if it turned out not to be true...
You give in to despair.
I'd
Oh, wait,
back
wrong
in the
series.
bottom of that awful pit of despair again.
Oh my god!
Ouch. Yep.
A body has been discovered!
I'm terrified of what that might do to me.
Oh, Miss Susato. I know she's given the idea the thought it deserves. It's Susato-san we're talking about, after all. So I probably shouldn't push it now. There'd better be a good fucking reason. Wait.
Is Iris still in the room?
Ah!
She's been listening to all this.
Bruno, who's Kazuma?
I'm just here. Who's Kazuma? It must be about a year ago now. I had a really long story based on some of my father's old notes. It's about one of Hurley's greatest exploits. I called it the Hound of the Baskervilles.
But then Mr. Sholmes forbade you from publishing it. And put the manuscript somewhere nobody could get their hands on it.
Nobody knows anything about it apart from Hurley and I. For some reason. You knew the title of it, didn't you, Susie?
Oh, it sounds so exciting! The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it.
One line. And you wouldn't tell me how you'd come to know it.
Yes, but I made you a promise I would explain one day, didn't I? I think it's time.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay, so we're just getting all the answers in case 3. Okay, I think I get now why everyone loves this one. If... I'm still mad about it, though. Because that just means the game's been lying to me for fucking 5 cases.
I'm only sorry I've had to keep it from you for so long, Iris. It was completely by accident that I came to know the title of your manuscript, Iris. It was a short while before we left Japan. I was cleaning Father's study and I saw something on his writing desk. A large box of papers. There was a label affixed to the box that was written in English. It read, "The Hound of the Baskervilles."
What? Yeah, I'm with you, Bruno.
My Baskerville story.
Of course, I had no idea what it was at the time. But Father came in and...
Susato, what are you doing? Oh crap, that should have been flashback, sorry.
Yeah.
Susato, what are you doing?
Oh, Father!
Did you look at those papers?
No, I simply read the label, that's all.
Well, put it out of your mind.
Sorry?
That's Rinosuke's line. Forget that you have a sword, and certainly don't tell anybody else about this, especially not a year from now. Do you understand?
Yeah, I think so, but that year comment was kind of weird.
But what was Iris's manuscript doing in Japan? I thought it was supposed to be at the pawnbrokers.
I have no idea. But when I heard Iris mention the word Baskerville that day, the title just slipped out. I would never have guessed. And it was an unpublished account of one of Mr. Sholmes' exploits.
Yeah, to be fair, if she'd known that, she would have read it so quickly.
Oh, fuck.
When I returned to Japan, I asked Father to explain.
Iris, where did you learn that word?
he refused to answer any of my questions. And there was no sign of the big box in his office.
Oops.
That's really all I know about it. I've no doubt that Father has a very good reason for being so secretive about it, but still.
I'm sure he has an equally good reason for lying to you.
I made up my mind to explain myself to the both of you.
Well, looks like she forgives us. Well, you.
Well, thank you for being so honest, Susie.
So, Mr. Naruhodo, I'm ready to start investigating if you are. I committed every detail about the case to memory. And Iris has told me about the disturbing happenings at the Waxwork Museum as well.
Oh yeah, they're definitely unconnected thing. So you're fully abreast of the situation already, Mr. Zato. I'd expect nothing less, to be honest.
I would think our first port of call should be to investigate this Mr. Drebber. The engineer responsible for building the elaborate machine that was used to effect this extraordinary trick.
Yes, a conjurer of sorts by the sounds of it. Well known in the fields of science and magic.
Then we need to go and arrest him.
Don't you dare do a takedown on me. Well, yes. He must know the truth behind this case, so I agree we really do need to find the man.
It sounds like it's a case of tracking someone down. Which is a job for the police, or a great detective.
Where is he? We're supposed to guess who she might be thinking of. Well, we don't have much time, so we need to get started straight away, I think.
Good idea. Well, best of luck then.
Oh, you're not coming today?
I'm going to Brixton Road shortly for the herb market. Let me know later how you got on, won't you?
That was a little abrupt. The pull of the herb market must be strong. Huh.
Alright, well.
Now we can move. Ah.
Yep.
I won't bother. We know what to do, roughly.
Yeah. So where are we going?
Not the prosecutor's office, apparently.
Yeah, they really don't want us to see his apprentice again. I wonder why.
Or maybe Van Zeeks is just busy.
And I am furious.
You want to go talk to Dr. Doofenshmirtz?
We can do. Yeah, fuck it. He can probably give us. He can probably give us an idea of where to. Wow.
He's been hard at work.
What's he doing?
He's... Oh my! The whole wall of the ceiling is covered in mathematical equations.
It sure is. And he's still writing more now. Professor, sorry to interrupt.
Do you know the defense attorney?
Oh,
Unexpected surprise.
Mr. Naruhodo the Defenderpus. And who is this young lady?
My name is Susato Mikitoba. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant.
You can't face me, you know. You don't have to give me that side eye.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor.
Why, it's a pleasure to meet you, Professor, too. Oh, if only I'd met a fine young woman like you sooner. None of this would have happened. No, that's not logical. That makes no sense at all.
Oh dear, I'm sorry if my presence here upsets you.
I owe you an apology too, Professor. I didn't manage to deliver what I promised you I would in court this morning. Oh no! No! The whole miserable affair! It all happened because I've been such a complete and utter clot! Clot. That's you.
Professor Hairbrain? What have you been working on in your cell?
Oh, you mean that? Oh dear, how embarrassing. It's a formula for how to get a date. I was suddenly struck by an idea, you see, and I simply had to write it down. The wall was all I had to hand. Oh, is it some new hypothesis? Something to surpass super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, maybe? Or the Schvick. No, actually, this is my autobiography.
Your autobiography?
Well, more accurately, my autobiographinator. No, I'm not saying that!
Oh my god, I remember this line the other day and I was like, oh no.
We're in the middle of a heat wave, please!
I can read it.
No, I've got to say it. This is my Leon gets hit by a car moment.
Yeah.
Which, I put the clip of in my Discord as well, because that was so good. That was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
How I was diddled and fiddled by Albert Hairbrain. I found I can represent my odd fortunes with only odd numbers and an ambitious set of simultaneous equations.
Really?
I'm going to have to pay back all the loans I took for the kinesis machine, you see. So it's going to be a new serial publication from next month. Part 1, an odd birth and odd upbringing. Oh my god, he really is going into a Doofenshmirtz-style backstory. No one turned up for my birth, not even my mother. You can't beat the man's optimism, that's for sure. I see, well, for now, would you mind if we talked a little more about the case? Oh yes, of course, I've been working through the numbers. I was fiddled by a pair of them. Oh! I was diddled and fiddled by an ass man. And by that aloof engineer, Drabber. Oh, we're not gonna have to sit through an explanation of all these equations, are we?
We're not gonna have to sit through an explanation of how he was diddled and fiddled, are we?
Oh my god. Everything I believed in has been turned on its head. My research, Mr. Assman, the kinesis machine, my hypothesis even. I'm sorry it's come to this. There was really no other way. No, it's not your fault. I wanted to protect my work, but in the end, there was nothing worth protecting. I tried so hard and I got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. It was never my intention to deceive anyone. I didn't want to trick the public.
No, of course you didn't.
But in court this morning, I realized something. Oh? If you've done something wrong without knowing it, you've still done something wrong. Logically, it makes no difference if you're aware of it or not. Ignorance is a poor excuse. The blame still lies with me.
Oh, Professor.
He believed in me this morning, you know. Barak did. He believed in my hypothesis. Well, I think that was just a necessary factor in the prosecution establishing its case. No, Balak wouldn't do something like that. I'm sure he genuinely believed it. Did he? I think I understand now. Why it was that he decided to take on the prosecution in my trial, I mean. Yep. After a terrible accident happened, nobody would believe in my hypothesis anymore. Not the police, not the prosecution service, not any lawyers even. I feel like I dealt some kind of finishing blow there. So if any other prosecutor had taken the case, if it was anyone other than Barrack, I'm sure the prosecution would have declared my hypothesis a complete and utter nonsense, Senator.
In that case, you would have been declared a fraud yourself, Professor.
Exactly, which would have been a fate worse than death for me. But Barrack insisted that I was a proper man of science from start to finish. You think that's why he... I know him very well indeed. He's an extremely kind-hearted soul.
But that extremely kind-hearted soul spent all morning trying to paint you as a murderer, didn't he?
That's just flirting with him. Well, admittedly, that part of the analysis appears to have some flaws in it. And what about the whole Reaper side of things? How does that fit in with the kind-hearted soul idea? Do you think he set out to trick me from the very start? I'm sorry to say, that does seem likely, yes. When I first met him, he introduced himself as a wealthy financier. He looked over the paper I'd written and said my work would benefit all humanity and must be pursued. He was so enthused, he was so empathic! But in reality, he was the mastermind of some vast criminal network, it seems. I still can't believe it.
As the machine was essentially a set decoration for some stage magic. It probably didn't require a large amount of investment, actually.
But the scale of it, it wasn't just some small trick. It was a very elaborate feat of deception. All young scientists are full of hope about their burgeoning ideas, full of zeal. But none of us have any money. We want to research, but we can't afford it. Many of us take on barely legal part-time work to try to earn just a few measly pennies to carry on. Go through all of that only to be taken for a complete fool. It's too rotten to believe. It is, I agree. And that's why we have to find those responsible and bring them to justice. Mr. Assman is no more, of course, which leaves only the engineer.
Mr. Enoch Drebber.
Oh. Is he an engineer or a magician or a swindler? Yes! It was about a year ago when Mr. Assman first brought Drebber to me at my laboratory. Since then, I've met him many times to discuss details about the kinesis machine. But at no point did you have any inkling that he was just an illusionist? Oh, he definitely wasn't just an illusionist. What do you mean? He has a wealth of deep scientific knowledge. There's no question that the man's a genuine scientist. It's instantly apparent in conversation. I see.
But the wretched man deceived you, Professor. It's unforgivable. We must do everything we can to find him and bring him to justice. Are there no more clues you can give us as to his whereabouts?
I'm sorry, we only ever discussed the kinesis machine, nothing else. Although, just once, I did visit his workshop.
What workshop?
Drebber's enormous fabrication laboratory, where he constructed my great machine.
I love the way Susato just turned to us.
Yeah.
Wait, why didn't you mention this before? Enoch Drebber's workshop? There's every chance you might find the man there. Yeah. So you've been to Drebber's place of work then?
Yes, just once, you understand. It was an enormous place, plenty of room to construct the kinesis machine, you see.
Hello. Where can we find it? We have to go there at once. There's a good chance we'll find Drebber there.
Well, yes, definitely, I'm sure, as in, I'm sure you're not going to want to hear this. But I have absolutely no idea where the workshop is at all. I'm so sorry!
I was more than half expecting that. Oh my god.
You see, I was blindfolded in the carriage the entire way there. No one insisted upon it, I just chose it.
He blindfolded you? Wasn't taking any chances then.
No, it was my choice. The place is incredible, the pinnacle of modern engineering. Even the oil he used was the very best, a special French machine oil that's impossible to obtain in Britain. The undescribable scent of that imported oil. Perfumers across the world should forget their secret formula and use that instead.
What do you think, Miss Susato? Order a machine for your next birthday?
I've never used any kind of perfume, Mr. Naruhodo, and I'm not sure I'd like to start with that. I don't suppose you know even part of the workshop's address, Professor. You don't have a business card for Mr. Drebber, for example?
The man was clearly very cautious, Mr. Susato. I'm sure he would never have...
Naha! Yes, I do. He gave me his business card once. It's right here, look.
What? Let me see that.
Throw it to the wind, why don't you? It was weird seeing the takedown pose from the side.
Yeah.
Enos Drebber, engineer.
Thank you. We're already halfway through my hydrate. We're not even an hour in.
Oh no. You should have doubled up.
I'm afraid that's all it says. There's no address.
No. Oh well, can't say I'm surprised. Still, this could be useful. Mr. Enoch Drebber's business card. Though it shows only the man's name, there is no address. Yeah, I thought it would be a... This dark smudge here.
I think perhaps it's machine oil.
It smells good. Yes, possibly. Professor Harebrain mentioned something about the oil Mr. Drebber uses, didn't he? He said it was specially imported, very high quality oil that's impossible to obtain in Britain.
Yes, that's right. But more importantly, it's more fragrant than the finest perfume. So, excuse me a moment. It doesn't appear to have any scent at all.
Don't worry, I expect that's just because there's such a tiny amount on here. Just mirrored machine oil in the reverse. Okay. And nothing else of note. Cool.
Oh.
Right,
Nope. Something tells me we'll need some sort of great detective to do the thing.
Oh my, no wonder it's called the House of Horrors. I turn on my heels and go straight home, via the confectionery.
Being scared makes you crave sweets? I can understand that.
I was looking forward to a reunion after 6 months away, but... there's no sign of Mr. Sholmes anywhere.
That's strange. You should be here investigating the production of the waxwork. Oh well, I suppose we'll just have to come back again later. I'm just gonna check.
Unless...
Yeah.
Nope, he's just actually not here.
Huh. A rarity. I still don't entirely buy it. Hello, policeman isn't here now, obviously. I still can't believe he just happened to be on the jury, though.
I understood that London has a population of 6 million people, and yet... you do seem to run into the same people disproportionately often, don't you?
Yes, the heavy curtain's in the middle of the House of Horrors. Whatever's on the other side of them, you just know it's going to be terrifying, don't you?
The sign says it's the Madame Dispel special exhibit. It seems you have to pay extra to go inside.
I know! Can you believe that? Pay more money as if we haven't been scared enough already?
It's not my doing, Mr. Naruhodo.
Okay, I guess he really isn't here.
Yep, guess we'll have to come back, maybe. Maybe he'll hop on by later.
Oh, some good fish. Oh!
What's the dog doing? I had no idea there were so many people in the world.
I know what you mean. It's really packed here today.
Feels as though it's taken us 2 hours just to make our way through the crowds to this point.
Has it? I shut my brain down so I didn't really notice, to be honest.
Gosh, I do wish I had your absence of mind sometimes, Mr. Naruhodo.
Here you are. Had a feeling you lot show your mugs before long. Oh, god damn it.
I mean, it's still an Ollie character, so it's fine.
There you are. Had a feeling you lot will show your mugs before long. Oh, Inspector Gregson, I see you're hard at work as usual. We heard your fish from a mile away. Warm greetings to you. I do hope you've been keeping well since we last met. What's with all the ceremony? We just saw each other in court this month. Bruno, you goddamn blithering idiot. Okay. You know what? This is completely unrelated to any of this, but I hope he is alive just because I want to see what Iris gives him as a nickname. Not you, Sunshine, gentlewoman so loyally at your side.
Oh. Why, thank you, Inspector. How good of you to notice.
That she's a woman? Why?
I don't know, I just felt like it.
He might be a bit rough around the edges, but he's still a proper English gentleman at heart, I suppose.
as you probably guessed, we were hoping to investigate the scene some more.
Alright, well, that's the young trainee's domain. Oi, go over here, Gina.
Oh, it's so cute! She seems to be busy playing with a puppy. Probably giving it a traditional East End training.
Gina? She's a police officer now?
Amazing, isn't it? You go away for 6 months and everything changes.
She's a good kid, actually. Art's in the right place, anyway. She's got the detection bug, if you ask me. Yep, I think she'll follow in my footsteps nicely.
What do you mean?
I'm being transferred. It's time for me to say toodaloo, London.
Oh no! One of my characters is going!
Oh no, really?
That's a bit sudden, isn't it? I had no idea. Where are you going to be posted then? Well, come to see how you're getting along.
Not likely, but you're welcome to try. If you don't mind a trip to France, that is.
Oh boy, no. To France?
I'm working in the Paris Police Prefecture. PPP, Triple P. Should be right up my alley.
But France is an entirely different country. I don't understand. Why would you be sent there?
That's the way the adult world works, sunshine. Now don't go putting your nose in where it's not wanted. I'm intending to take the kid with me when I go.
What? You're taking Gina to Paris?
I can't leave her here in London. Who knows what will become of her?
I suppose he's worried she'd slip back into slipping her hands into people's pockets and purses.
I don't think he's worried about her pickpocketing, Mr. Naruhodo. I think he's worried about the Reaper.
Oh, of course. So that's playing on Inspector Gregson's mind too, is it?
Anyway, I haven't mentioned any of this to Gina, so don't go blabbing, you hear me?
No, of course not.
I've got to keep that diving diva safe and sound. Till all this is over, at least.
Oi! Just call me a blooming diving diva again! I'm not surprised Gregson's being transferred, like, between him trying to conspire to get to throw Gina under the bus in Case 5 of the last game, and him kind of dropping the ball and letting us investigate in this case. He hasn't been doing the best job lately, admittedly.
Yeah.
Oh, so you heard that, did you? Right, well, any questions about the scene, you can put them to our capable detective Diva here.
Alright, you heard the boss. Inspector Lestrade's in charge here now. I suppose I'd better keep my word and not mention anything about Paris. So, Gina, you've got a new dog, have you?
Oh! Oh no!
What a lad.
She named him after Gregson!
Yeah.
Isn't he great? Toby's his name.
Oh, how delightful! He's absolutely adorable.
That's so unfair. Yes, the dog seems lovely. But it's a not so lovely Inspector Gregson that's playing on my mind, to be honest. Do we have a page for him? No, okay, so he's not one of the... He's not likely the person behind this.
We cannot cross-examine the dog.
God damn it.
Gina. We were actually hoping we could investigate the scene again. Why not? We could cross-examine a parrot, we could cross-examine a radio, we could cross-examine a whale, I think, in one of the games, right?
Yes, in the 5th game.
Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, right. If it's around here, you can do what you like. Oh, that's all right, is it? I'm going to be playing with my new friend here. Oh, yes, Toby.
The machine that exploded must be at the top of those stairs, I presume. I haven't actually seen it yet, so if you don't mind...
Sorry, can't go up there, Suze.
Oh,
It's like I told Otto yesterday. Even I ain't allowed near that wreck. What's it called again? Reason we ain't supposed to touch it. The special. The Stussy. Yeah, the Stussy. Is that what you were thinking of?
the what, Mr. Naruhodo?
That's the one. That's why only them lot are allowed to investigate it. What are they called again? The Forensic something? The Forensic Investigation Team, the FIT. Is that what you were thinking of? That's the one, yeah.
God. But isn't it the case that the special dispensation has been lifted?
I think so. I don't really get it, to be truthful with you. You're still supposed to get permission from some bigwig or other, as far as I know. Oh, fine, we'll go there. What was his name again? Lord Strange something.
I'm not sure that's quite right, Xena. I think you mean Lord Strongheart, perhaps?
That's the one, yeah. Apparently he's always watching the time or something. So without Lord Strongheart's express permission, we can't investigate on the stage. It was great, wasn't it? I had a right laugh. It was a new one on me, that. You know, being in court and not spending the old time worrying I'm about to be found out.
You did keep an awful lot of secrets on all your previous court appearances, didn't you?
Yeah, and Otto's made things hard for me every single time and all. Just doing my job, Gina. Watching someone else get it in the neck's a lot of fun, actually. It was amazing when you showed that dodgy professor's dodgy experiment was a total fix.
Dodgy professor, as you put it, Gina, is Mr. Naruhodo's client.
Yeah, I'm starting to wish he wasn't, though. It's the boss what I feel sorry for. Set off to do the impossible.
What do you mean?
He's supposed to arrest that other cove, ain't he? And in time for tomorrow and all. You know, the dodgy engineer. What's his name again? Mr. Drebber, you mean? Enoch Drebber. That's the one, yeah. So the police are looking for this mysterious man with the black monocle. I guess they would be. Spent too much on the boss, if you ask me. He says it's giving him gut ache.
Oh dear, but I do wonder if that isn't actually from all the fried food.
It's infinite! So, Skull and Yard are trying to track down Mr. Enoch Drebber. I wonder if they've had any luck. He's really funny looking. Got two eyes what don't match. Stole a glimpse of a picture of him earlier. I mean, I didn't actually pinch it or nothing. The old devil's got it. Sorry? Who? You know, that Scowling Reaper what's always glugging down glass with that blood-red plunk. Plonk is such a good word that does not get used enough.
Ah, Lord Van Zeeks.
That's the one! He's always had it in for me, that cove. Don't know what he's always scowling about, mind. Probably would have been a pretty good boss as it goes. Should I be the Reaper's apprentice and a detective's trainee? The way I see it. The choice is between a chip-guzzling detective and a chalice-glugging demigod. You're equally badly off with both. I suppose you're right. I hadn't thought of it like that. Glad you put that one to bed. Anyway, point is, everyone at the yard's dead set on finding the fishy engineer. But there don't seem to be no clues to go on, so they're stuck. Nothing that can lead us to Trevor at all? Where'd you find the little mutt then, Gina? Oi, don't be so flaming rude, Otto. Is that a reaction, don't you think? He ain't no mutt, alright? Toby's... how'd they put it? Oh yeah, a bona fide detective. Sorry? Oh, look at him, he's panting so much in the heat.
Man.
Oh! I'll give him a proper title and everything. It's Chief Inspector, Toby, to you. This is the cutest thing.
God.
More senior than Inspector Gregson, is he?
Oh, so he's a police dog, is he?
Police recruit dogs now?
I've heard that they've already been being used officially in Germany as part of their city policing. They're used for chasing criminals and such like. They have a wonderful sense of smell, after all.
I have a very good sense of smell myself as it happens. I can tell undergarments that have been freshly laundered from undergarments that haven't. Alright, Date.
That does feel kind of like a Date line. God.
Yeah. It really is for... What, Ryunosuke, why are you being Date?
Strange, out of character moment there, but whatever.
Yeah. That's nothing compared to this little fella, Otto. Oh, really? According to what the boss said. Oh! Once Toby has got a good whiff of your drawers, he could chase that scent to the other side of the world. I want to see him bark again. What? To the other side of the world? You mean you can swim?
Mr. Naruhodo, I think you may have missed the point by rather a wide margin.
I just can't believe this little dog has such an incredible skill. I'm telling you, Otto, there's going to be more and more dogs doing their bit for the police in future.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, one of these days I'll be barking orders at us, not the other way round.
Oh dear. Sorry, Gina, I don't think I agree with your vision quite that much.
Anyway, whenever you think about that, Toby here is Britain's first police dog. I found down the East End the other day. Someone had just chucked him out in the street. There you go. I knew you should have lifted him from somewhere.
Oh, Gina, you're such a kind-hearted soul, aren't you? The children anti-animals.
Still can't go there. Right. Let's have a quick look here, just in case.
Just in case Jones is around here.
Yeah. I'm thinking no.
Yeah, usually if there's not like the green text beforehand, it's kind of like.
Did it not
I
do
mean,
the
if it
green?
doesn't like. I mean, usually if. What was I gonna say? Usually if there's not like dialogue beforehand, usually there's nobody there.
Right, let's get our permission. Who the fuck is this? Why do they look like a Pokemon villain?
You're not wrong, actually.
Oh, who's that standing beside Lord Strongheart?
I wonder. Never seen her before.
Ah, the young champion of the court. You had some success this morning, I understand.
And you've thrown the entire government into disarray as a result. Oh. You mean because of Professor Harebrain's experiment? Sham science being demonstrated at London's Great Exhibition. The country's been made to look foolish, and now politicians are scrabbling to respond. Lord Van Zeeks is in Whitehall as we speak, giving an emergency briefing. Oh dear, I didn't mean to cause any trouble. None of this is your responsibility. The government is entirely to blame for having been taken in. Special dispensation that prevents investigation of the scene will be annulled later today. Once that happens, my forensic investigation team will move in and deal with that scrap metal in no time. It's scrap metal now, is it? You wanna?
I guess. Yeah, I might as well. I mean, you've had a couple characters already.
Yeah.
Until later then, Lord Strongheart.
She really does look like a Pokemon villain. Especially up close, Jesus Christ. Yes. Thank you, mysterious unnamed person. Some kind of doctor? Who was that? Yep. I could tell Doctor from the non-Red Cross. Because they didn't want to commit fucking... I was going to say war crime, that's not what I mean. They didn't want to break the Geneva Convention. That's not quite the same as committing war crimes. That was Dr. Courtney Scythe. Scythe? Scotland Yard's esteemed...
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like Scythe, yeah.
Okay. Scotland Yard's esteemed chief coroner. She's leading the forensic investigation team's handling of this case. She was just delivering her report about the victim, in fact. Oh, I see. About Mr. Assman. Following the outcome of the trial earlier, I asked the coroner's office to reevaluate its findings. I don't have time to tell you what she concluded. If you want to know, you'll have to ask her directly. Over dinner. You can find her in the forensics laboratory. Oh, right. Now, what were you here to see me about? I can give you 7 minutes and 39 seconds of my time. So it's not running quite so spectacularly late anymore. What exactly is the forensic investigation team that you mentioned before? We did this out of order, didn't we?
Yeah, a bit. It's alright.
It's a Geneva Convention, thank you. Yeah, I did. I did remember after the fact. Because I remember the Stardew thing. The British Empire's police force must become the most exemplary in the world. For that to happen, it's imperative that we embrace forensic science and everything it has to offer. I first created the FIT a year ago now, unofficially of course, to pave the way.
Goodness, a year ago?
A year ago. At next month's symposium, I intend to present the results of their work to the world. Once I do that, the House of Lords will be powerless to oppose the creation of a full-scale forensics division. Those fools. And once that happens, the position of Attorney General will be mine, and criminals will suffer dearly. What do you mean? For too long, those scoundrels have made a mockery of our legal system with false evidence and bribes. Are the strings of his tie thing supposed to look like the hands of a clock?
Probably.
Thought so. The London scum is about to be rounded up and burned in the fires of hell. Dude, Strongheart, are you the Reaper of the Bailey? I intend to see to it personally. Juror number 3! By creating the finest police force the world has ever known, to protect our honor and our future. Look at those eyes. It means every word. Dr. Scythe is an extremely reliable coroner. When I officially establish the forensics division at Scotland Yard, she will run it as my right-hand woman. Now then, speaking of the symposium, Miss Mikotoba.
Oh, yes, my lord?
Your father should be on the high seas as we speak, making his way here to represent the Empire of Japan.
Yes, that's right. I understand he will arrive at the beginning of next month.
Are you acquainted, Lord Strongheart? With Professor Mikotoba, I mean. Duh! It was many years ago now, but yes, I remember Dr. Mikotoba very well. We're really going to cut into that 7 minutes 39. If my memory serves, it was some 15 years ago now that your father came to Britain as a visiting student.
It was the year I was born, so yeah, 16 years ago, in fact.
Wow, he just dissed you? At birth? What a dick. Mikotoba was a young practitioner of forensic science, and Jikoku accompanied him as a young promising judge. The punctiliousness and politeness of the Japanese at the time impressed us greatly. Not that I wish to imply impoliteness or carelessness on your part in any way. I didn't think that you were. Dr. Mikotoba studied forensics at one of London's large hospitals. St. Sinners, if I'm not mistaken. Dr. Scythe was also there then, as it happens.
Then Dr. Scythe knows my father, does she?
She was a young medical assistant at the time, so I doubt their paths crossed regularly. But I've no doubt they knew each other superficially. After all, Dr. Mikotoba was here studying his subject for some 6 years in total. 6 years? That's a long time to be studying abroad, isn't it?
I lived with my grandmother in those years.
So he left his newly born daughter behind and went overseas for 6 whole years?
It was a rather turbulent time at home.
Oh.
Perhaps father wanted a reason to get away.
What do you mean? Why? Well, clearly something was going on at the time. I wanted to ask you about Lord Van Zeeks, actually. I heard that his oldest brother was killed some years ago. By a mass murderer known as the Professor, who targeted nobles and royalty, is that right? A true gentleman? You Japanese are a thorough lot. You've done your research well. Yes. And you could say it was that very incident that gave rise to the Reaper. What? Why? And his brother, Clint Van Zeeks, was murdered. It was just after young Barak had graduated from the University of London and become a prosecutor. And obvious criminals who managed to evade conviction in court started disappearing. Rumors quickly spread throughout the capital. The heat is getting to me. London started to say that wherever Barak Van Zeeks went, the ghost of his dead brother wasn't far behind.
They better give us a scene where I play most of the characters soon. God.
Oh my word!
Yeah. So, Lord Van Zieks isn't the Reaper, it's the ghost of his brother? Ever since that time, he became a very aloof figure in London's legal circles. Oh, yes, Lord Strongheart. Go ahead. It's about Professor Harebrain's experimental machine. We'd like your permission to examine the remains if possible. Are you well versed in science then? Not in the slightest. In fact, you could say I was barely aware of the subject at all until recently. Well, the special dispensation legally preventing investigation of the machine is currently being annulled. Within a few hours, Dr. Scythe's team of forensic experts will begin their own investigation. But I suppose until then, there's no harm in you looking at the wreckage, as long as you touch nothing. Thank you. Being able to look at it is better than nothing.
And I'll be able to see it too.
Oh, no, not you. Your time is up. You'll have to excuse me now, I'm afraid. My next engagement calls.
We are extremely sorry to have troubled you when you are so busy, my lord.
It's London, it's a craft. It was calculated to be buried under 9 feet of manure in 50 years' time after the manure crisis of 1884. I have important matters to attend to in preparation for the symposium, you understand.
Just real quick.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. All right.
Okay, apparently the weather's gone down a bit.
Yeah, I heard one of my other friends in England or some such area say that it was like it's finally like raining in their area, so that's good.
Do you know other British people besides me?
One or two, yeah.
Fair enough. Well, it might actually be raining. Hang on. I can't really tell.
Dang.
It might be. The roads
Man.
look a bit wet, but I cannot really tell from this angle. And I ain't getting up.
Fair enough.
A new location. Ooh, forensics lab or upstairs at the experimentation stage?
That's your call. Although there may be something that you want to not to not to give anything away, but there might be something you want to present to Gina
Oh yeah, I know.
before you go up there.
Yeah, I assumed we'd have to show her the... Oh, okay. No, we don't have it. I thought we'd have like a note saying we've got permission. This?
Oh,
Is it
no.
Is it something I have?
Yes, it's something you have.
Okay. This armband is proof, in Japan at least, that I'm a defense lawyer. And this badge is proof that I'm a detective. So you're all going to have to start calling me Inspector Lestrade. In that case, you'll have to start calling me, well, anything but Otto. I could call you Defender Narrow Otto if you like. It don't really trip off the tongue. No, it doesn't have a great ring to it, does it? Oh.
Oh shit, well, that's something as well, huh?
Yeah. I don't know what. Gina, would you take a look at... Oh, where did it go? Looking for this, are they? Why did you do that? Why have you got anything else to show me, eh? What do you reckon? Get that back first, please. Was that it? I mean,
No, that's just the default. That's just the default message.
okay. There are a bunch of reporters at the trial today, eh? One of them got a sketch of me in the witness stand. Oh, really? Yeah, I look pretty good, right? And that testimony of mine was spot on. Not sure that spot on is quite the right description. And look, it was in the special edition and all. I bought a copy.
Oh, that's a lovely picture of you, Gina.
I thought you couldn't read. What do you take me for? I'm cramming every day. Oh, I see. I started at A and I've already got all the way to E. It'll be a long journey for you.
Damn, I forgot how much flavor text there was for some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I just remembered there's an item in the next case that has a lot of good flavor text, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh, okay.
You're just going down the list now.
Yeah, I'm really not sure.
I think I may have gotten ahead of myself on that one. maybe they would have spelled it out later. I'm not sure. Oof.
Well, I'm committed now.
look at Andrew. Oh shit, she took Andrew.
They're best friends now. Gina, have a look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this graph! It's amazing looking down on everything from up there. Love high places, me. Really? If I'm honest, I can't stand looking down at the ground when I'm high up. I always have to look up. Shame. I wanted to show you what it's like, but there ain't no point now. Why not? If all you're going to do is look up at the sky, I ain't going to be able to look down on you with you, sorry. I mean, I don't look down on you or nothing. If you don't want to do it, it's your choice. I don't think I'd ever go up in a balloon, to be honest. Not in my whole life. Now I'm starting to think I might like to. Weird. About this, Gina. Yeah, I'm still learning me letters at the moment. I only know 8E, so if it ain't too much bleeding trouble.
Ah, actually, Gina, it's the back of the card that's important.
Huh? How come? It's just a dirty old smudge on the back, that's all.
Well, it turns out this is a very high-quality French machine oil. It's a very particular scent, apparently.
You don't say. Let's have a whiff, then. Sure, I don't smell nothing. No, we didn't mean that you should smell it. Oh, right, you mean Toby. Oh. His sense of smell is so good he can trap people all over the oceans, can't he?
Professor Harebrain informs that this oil is unique to Mr. Jarber's workshop.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, what a lad.
I think he's picked up a scent. So you mean, if he follows the scent of this oil, Toby could lead us to that dodgy cove's workshop?
That's right. That's exactly what we were hoping.
Toby leads him to France. Right then, we'll give it a go. I'll just borrow that. Wait, when did you... Oh, it's a pickpocket. If I can lead everyone to that Drebber's workshop, I'll be the boss's boss before next week.
Oh, yes, Tina. I'm sure you'll be promoted.
Poor Gregson.
All right, and I will actually be right back real quick.
Okay. Gina. We were actually hoping we could investigate the scene again. Yeah, right. If it's around here, you can do what you like. Oh, we've been through most of this. I'm gonna take a fucking hell is hot.
All right, I'm back.
Yo.
Actually, we've just recently been to see Lord Strongheart.
Uh-huh? You what? You met him? Last time the boss was called to go and see him. He waited for 3 hours at the post office and came back snivelling. Tragic.
Well, Lord Strongheart has given us permission to examine the scene as long as we touch nothing.
Oh yeah? Honestly. Alright then, go ahead. If it turns out you're lying, it'll be the boss who gets it. He'll never eat another chip again in his life. So, you're still saying all this is above board, are you?
I'm sure everything will be fine.
That really would be tragic. Right then, them's the stairs. Off you go.
Oh, thank you, Gina.
Right then, Otto, leave it to me. Sorry? I'm gonna get going off that dodgy engineer cove right this minute. Oh, but hang on. Someone's supposed to be on guard duty here all the time. I'm afraid we can't help. We need to get on with our investigation as well, Gina. Oh. Right. Oh well, never mind. Ain't gonna be me what gets it in the neck. It'll be the boss. Poor Gregson. Again. Ready, Toby? Got the Earl or something, have you? Come on then, boy. See you later. Oh, wow.
I do hope the scent of that oil leads them to that swindler's workshop.
Yeah, I hope so too. Ideally before the dog swims across the channel to France. That's what I was saying. These stairs lead up to the experimentation stage. Let's go and see what we can find out.
Oh my, so this is the machine. That was used to deceive people into thinking instantaneous kinesis had taken place.
Yeah, that's right. Or rather, it was the machine. It's a little worse for wear at the moment.
Extraordinary lengths Professor Harebrain went to in order to obtain the research grant.
No. The professor was tricked as well. He didn't know anything about it.
Yes, of course. It is amazing, though, isn't it? The scale of the whole affair is so very British.
What does that mean? You're right about that. You'd never see such a grand deception in Japan, that's for sure. What is that?
Damn, they hit us with the reverse racist.
Yeah.
Oh, look! Is that? Lord Van Zeeks?
Oh boy.
So I think we're more or less done here, aren't we? Shall we, Mr. Zato?
Already?
He is the Reaper, remember? We'll do well to keep our distance, I think.
We have permission to be here, from the top. We're perfectly well allowed to investigate this machine. As long as we don't touch anything.
From the top? Do you mean Lord Strongheart?
Exactly. So we can stay here and stare at this wreckage for as long as we like.
She could have been at the center of the explosion here and it wouldn't have bent her steel well. Is he asleep? Least approachable man in the world. We're not 10 years in a row.
Be strong, Mr. Naruhodo. Your country and your assistant stand firm behind you.
Lord Van Zeeks? He is asleep.
What?
Well, beautiful weather we're having, isn't it?
I thought I was making it quite clear that I didn't want to be disturbed. Apparently you Nipponese are unequipped to read the signs.
Oh boy. Oh, I read them.
So, what are you doing here? Entry to this area is prohibited.
Oh, well, the thing is...
Lord Chief Justice Strongheart granted us permission to investigate. On the condition that we didn't disturb anything.
And yet you've managed to disturb me.
Oh,
Never mind. State your business then.
come to think of it. There are quite a few things I'd like to ask Lord Van Zeeks about. Not least of which is that awful case, even though it's nothing to do with this. Don't.
Ask away, Mr. Naruhodo. You won't know unless you try.
Don't ask him about his dead brother.
I'm sorry, just the perfect timing. Oh my god.
Ryunosuke, you classless fuck.
You clot.
So, Clint. Was the name of your older brother, I understand, Lord Van Zeeks. Jesus.
You Nipponese, I always have to be on guard whenever you're around. So, you've been investigating me, have you?
Oh, no, it's not like that. Well, though, right, it is a bit like that.
And my older brother was also a prosecutor. He was the pride of the Van Zeeks family. But tragically, a vicious killer took him from us.
The professor, you mean? It's something funny.
That's the extent of what you've discovered, is it? I shouldn't be surprised.
Sorry, there's more to it then?
Lackluster work is very much your trademark, isn't it?
Oh, go fuck yourself. Ugh, you're too kind. I mean, Ryunosuke, you're the one who approached him about his dead brother first thing. You are
rubbish,
not... Yeah, Ryunosuke... Huh?
Rubbish Finish Nirvana initiative.
Oh! Oh, I want to talk to them about it.
Yeah, that's something for you to talk to them about after the stream.
Yeah. Bruno, you do not have the moral high ground here right now. Are you going to tar all Nipponese with the same brush next?
So tell me, what's your interest in that historic incident?
As it happens, Lord Van Zeeks, there's a rather curious case that's come to our attention. Are you aware of the Madame Tuspel's Museum of Waxwork by any chance? I am, naturally. I believe that since last month I feature in one of the displays there, for public scorn.
Of course, the infamous Reaper of the Bailey would have to be exhibited, wouldn't he?
Well, a particular waxwork has been stolen from the place and held for ransom. A particular waxwork? Wait, do you mean?
Yes, it's the Professor. Mr. Shums is investigating the case as we speak.
I was unaware of that.
He's turned as white as a sheet. Are the police trying to locate the engineer, Mr. Drebber, already?
Surely that goes without saying.
We're very keen to see him found as well. Trouble is, we don't have much to go on aside from the description of the man we heard in court earlier.
Which, according to Professor Hairbrain, was of a tall, thin gentleman who has straight white hair and wears a black monocle.
So I was just wondering, I mean, I realise it's probably not possible, but...
We'd very much appreciate any more clues you can give us.
Wow, Susato-san. Susato-san really knows how to take the bull by the horns.
Fine. Why not? I have a photograph of the man here from an investigation 10 years ago. Though it appears he already had that black monocle at the time.
A D-pad.
He's a gamer. What?
Oh, no, nothing. I was just surprised that you shared that with us.
And surprised that he was a gamer. We all need the man's testimony in court tomorrow. Which means we have to do everything we possibly can to track him down in the short time available. So why wouldn't I show you the photograph?
What is it about Lord Van Zeeks? Sometimes I just can't work him out at all. Photographic print of the engineer, Mr. Enoch Drebber. It's hard to make out, but he appears to be wearing a monocle with black glass.
Ah, the file I requested for the trial tomorrow. Thank you.
You alright?
Who is this man, Mr. Naruhodo?
Lord Van Zeeks' apprentice, apparently. And not anyone else! So I'm not the only one. Susato-san can see it too.
Lord Van Zeeks. Can we speak with your apprentice for a moment? With him? Why? Kazuma-sama!
Strong heart in disguise.
Kazuma?
Storming off! This time I'm taking my headphones out. brain dead! He's fucking... He died a year ago! I'm back.
Okay.
Just needed to get that out of my system.
Understandable.
I don't believe it! Neither do I!
Your posture, your presence.
Why am I so mad about it?
It can only be. It's you, isn't it, Kazuma-sama?
I felt something strange the very first time I encountered this cloaked figure. As if I knew him somehow. Can it really be you, Kazuma? Wait! Too late.
What's going on here? What is your interest in my apprentice exactly?
Imagine if I just left at this point.
You act as if you know the man or something.
Well,
Since when has he been in your care? I don't recall you having an apprentice before I left Britain 6 months ago.
Lord Strongheart introduced him to me about 3 months ago now.
what the fuck is up with Strongheart?
With instructions to mentor him as a prosecutor.
But he didn't tell you why, did he?
The man appears to be suffering from amnesia. He's forgotten every last detail about himself.
He has amnesia?
Tomorrow he will appear in court at my side.
What?
He's to serve as my judicial assistant, on Lord Strongheart's orders.
He'll be in court with us.
Now then, unless I'm much mistaken, I believe this conversation has run its course.
Oh. Yes, thank you. I definitely saw a reaction there. When Susato-san called out like that, it really seemed to hit a nerve. When she called out Kazuma-sama. I should probably examine the scene, shouldn't I?
Yeah, maybe a little. Even if we're not allowed to touch anything, we can still look around.
What a terrible explosion it must have been. Even the steel girders have buckled and twisted in the blast.
And what they call the birdcage was right in the middle of it all, just here.
But look, Mr. Naruhodo, that metal grill on the floor. Looks as though it's designed to open.
Does, doesn't it? The floor had opened at the precise moment the explosion occurred. The birdcage could have dropped through and disappeared from sight.
I don't think there's any doubt that this was a very elaborate hoax, is there?
This wasn't here yesterday.
Really? But if I'm not mistaken, it's the cage in which the victim was standing before he was apparently beamed through the air.
That's right, the birdcage. According to what Professor Harebrain said in court, it's made of wood.
Or more precisely, Japanese cypress, I think. And despite having been an explosion and then falling from a great height, it's relatively unharmed. What wonderfully durable construction, wouldn't you say, Mr. Naruhodo?
I'd understood the forensic investigation team had taken it away yesterday to examine it. I suppose they must have brought it back here when they'd finished their work.
But sadly not with the body inside it.
No, that's right. I know we were given strict instructions not to touch anything, but still. This is too important a piece of evidence to overlook. We might need it for the trial. Ooh. Oh, black screen. I guess we're done now.
You'd already met that masked man, hadn't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes. Yesterday, in fact, at Lord Van Zeeks' office.
I see. And if Kazuma-sama really is still alive, it means that Mr. Sholmes lied to us.
I know. We're gonna need to speak to him about that.
You're going to have to leave now.
I'm not gonna.
The forensic investigation team are due to arrive shortly. If they find you here, it will cause problems.
What sort of problems?
Foreign affairs problems.
Well, we could do without that. Alright, we'll be on our way. Let's go, Mr. Zato.
Of course.
Is it okay if we maybe call it here? I'm starting to feel really kind of fucked up by the weather.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, sorry for calling it early. Especially
It's alright.
when we're not done with the shit. How much more of the investigation would you say there is? Still, like...
Well, there's the forensics lab, and
I assume we've
We
got to
probably
go...
have to go back to Madame Dispel's.
And I
yeah,
assume
there's still like, there's probably another hour, yeah.
And I reckon probably going to Drebber's at some point. Now that we've sent Thingy off. Okay.
Yep.
So a fair amount at least. Cool. Cool. Oh god. Yeah. Apologies. I'm not in a state to continue.
Understandable.
I bet Arno's going to show up now as well because he's just messaged me. Yeah, Arno's just in chat. Just seen Arno in the chat list.
Whoops.
Oh,
just missed Van Zeeks too.
Oh my god, he did! Wait, can we go back up there? What happens if we try to go back up there? Better not try going up the stairs to the stage area now. Who to bump into the forensic investigation team? It sounds like it could make trouble. Yep!
Well,
He missed Van Zeeks in his entirety. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Okay, you just saved, so... Oh. Right. Okay, so yeah, there's still a decent amount. Probably be able to get into the trial at least a bit on Friday, I'd imagine.
Yep.
How is it a two-parter trial again, or?
Yes.
Okay.
At least that's that's what it says.
Okay, so we might be able to potentially get the trial, get the rest of the investigation done, and the first part of the trial, maybe. See how we go. Yeah. See how Friday goes.
All right.
Right. Let's find someone to raid. I'm gonna go lie down or something. Also, turn this freaking light off. Freya's playing Stray. I would like to see it, but also I don't want to spoil it for myself. Let's raid Burb. Yeah, that is it from me today. I'm back tomorrow with Arno and Isla doing Stardew. Harry, you're streaming tomorrow as well, right?
Yep.
Resi or...
Blatant versus Right.
Oh, yeah, of course, Wednesday. Oh boy, a lot of EN this week for you.
Yeah.
And then we're back on Friday with more Great Ace Attorney.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
thanks everyone who came by for coming by. Thanks Parry for being a part of this. Sorry for dropping out early, but we're in a heat wave and I am dying. Yeah, see y'all next time. Bye for now.
Yep. See y'all.